can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can
So, you know.
Oh my God.
55 degrees tonight, guys.
Thank you. Thank the Lord.
Jesus.
Thank
That's
the
like
Lord.
from ATL. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah. You know, I feel that deeply. Thank you, Jesus, for 55 degrees. Is it just me? I think it's just me.
Today was 55, did you say?
Tonight will be 55.
Tonight felt good when I came out.
It feels amazing right
Wait,
now.
tonight was what?
55 degrees.
You know, I think.
Oh, really? Is that why it feels so like
It
comfortable?
feels.
Like nice, right?
Today
Nice
was
and
amazing.
Today was a nice day.
You could
The-
drive with the windows down and it's like
100%,
breeze,
exactly,
like air
exactly.
conditioner, but outside.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, shit.
This is when you take like a night drive.
Yeah. I think summer. You know what? The older I get, I think summer is overrated.
Yeah.
I don't like summer anymore.
I never really
I
liked
like.
it.
I
The only
like
thing I liked
fall.
about it was the fact that we didn't have school.
Yeah, yeah.
That
This
was-
is, you know, when you get older.
Outside
like,
of that, it's the hottest months. You know what I'm saying?
It's so hot. It's too hot, man. Which is ironic because I'm from the islands, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I prefer like September, October weather.
Fall.
I like October.
Fall.
October
Yeah.
17th.
You know?
What's that?
That day has the best weather
Really?
every
Really?
year.
Damn.
I never noticed.
It's like
Let's open this up real quick. Maybe I should just leave that because we were talking in the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome
Welcome,
welcome,
to the 3 Oak Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shane and Petty.
Cherry TNT.
And thank y'all we were gone for a week. I don't even know how to start this episode. We were
It sounded like you
for-
were doing ASMR.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Thank you for.
I feel like we're all talking really low. Are we talking low? Everybody's like chill right now.
Everybody's
I
chill?
know,
They
I
chill,
think
but
we're
now
super
y'all.
chill.
You know, some people are high. Some
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm injured.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really
So
not.
you're
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
coming off an injury.
My nerve, back shit is acting up again for this like whole
So
week.
what does the elbow thing do?
Sometimes it starts from my elbow, like if the nerves in my elbows are like inflamed.
Oh.
I had a nerve conduction study done last year, and that's what they told me. They were like, your chest and your back is fine, but we did see in your nerves like it's like a lot of inflammation there, so we'll give you something. So it acted up in April, and like a week and a half ago, it started acting up again. I think it was like I slept wrong or something.
Oh yeah,
And it
yeah. That'll do
activates
it
the
right
nerves
there.
in my arm, makes it kind of nummy, and I'm like,
Hell
is it
yeah.
my heart? It's like, no,
Right.
it's nerves, yeah. And in my chest. So when that happens, I have to go on this anti-inflammatory medication, which I'm on now.
Hey, you know what? Isn't that ibuprofen is anti-inflammatory, right? As well.
I don't know. I mean, I
Is
know
it
that for
ibuprofen?
pain.
I know it's for pain, but I think it does help with the inflammatory or whatever.
Yeah,
But like, just like you were saying, like with the nerves and shit.
yeah.
I was like, yo, the human body does some wild shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it can do so much. Like, I was chilling with this dude, Ryan Pham, and he was showing me about like the UFC fighters how they'll strengthen their shins for kicking and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they have to
And-
use it so
Hard
much.
shit.
Yeah, because because you know, like, so they'll take like it's like a Chinese thing or I don't know.
Like they'll
Whatever.
just beat their shin.
They'll beat their shin, and you're causing little fragments of the bone that every time they every time they heal,
break.
every
They
yeah,
heal.
yeah. So you're
Okay,
breaking the
gotcha.
bone as you're tapping it down, up and down your leg.
Yeah.
I've seen these videos, bro. They're hitting them shits low key hard as fuck. Like
You can hear
they're
it.
literally just like, and it's a heavy
Yeah,
up and down your shins for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
And then you let it heal and it comes back stronger so you can kick things.
Yeah.
Because he showed me this video of this dude that kicked a baseball bat, like a Louisville Slugger,
Yeah.
clean
wooden
through
one.
a wooden
That's,
baseball.
that's hard as fuck.
Hard as fuck, yeah.
He kicked
He
through
kicked
it?
through it. Not the thickest part, obviously, but still, even that part,
Yeah.
the whole thing is strong. Like right when it was about to get thick, clean through it.
shit.
And that was like 700 pounds of pressure or 790 pounds of pressure.
Yeah.
But that shit'll crack our shit. If we kicked it with that same much,
yeah.
like our fucking femur, our fibula, whatever the fuck it is, would literally just wrap around a baseball bat, bro. We'd be fucked up for real.
Yeah. I think it's just like with other people, like, you know, like how somebody will have like a bad knee for most of their life or some shit.
Yeah.
I think as I get older, I think mine is going to be like a back and nerve problem. I just
Man.
got to face it. Like, as I get older, that's just going to be my
If I
problem.
can avoid back problems for the rest of my life, that would be. The back affects everything, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Your
guess
back hurts, dog. You
I
fucked
remember
up.
when it started too. I remember
Yeah.
it was 2015. I laid back in a kind of like a recliner chair, and I felt like crack. I was like, ooh.
Shit.
And ever since then, I had like back problems that affect the nerve in my chest and my elbow.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it'll just flare up like once or twice a year, and I just
Hopefully
have
it
to take
ain't-
something to.
Yeah, hopefully it ain't nothing crazy. I'll
I don't want to.
I'll take a bad
As long as I don't end up in a wheelchair or some shit, I'll deal with. Or if it's not life threatening, that's what I was telling my friend Gilbert. I was like, look, I could deal with anything as long as it's not life threatening.
That's
you know,
a fact. Yeah.
You know, if I have a bad knee or some shit or a bad back, like as long as it's not life threatening, I'll deal with it.
That's a
Yeah?
fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
So far, it's not. As far as I know. So, as far as I, as far as I know.
Shane,
As far as I know.
Yes.
Shane will leave the window open for some chat. Like
You
he's
never
like,
know.
hey, you never know.
Can't tell the future.
Shit can go left.
Yeah,
Actually,
I want to
can you
speak
move
out
that
of.
on that side? Just because this camera's so low this week, I don't know
Oh.
how it's going. You might want to just
Actually,
yeah,
just put it right
yeah. Because I don't know how it's going to make us look or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
It might look big as hell, the water bottle and the camera lens.
Yeah. 3D
But yeah,
episode.
we was just talking about that weather, yo. This Saturday.
And how summer might
hey,
be
you know
overrated.
what? I was supposed to go get my other knee tattoo today.
Oh,
Completely forgot. In my mind, I kept saying the 15th. But the 15th isn't on a Saturday. We scheduled on
Damn.
and it was the 5th
yeah.
today. And he texted me, and I was glad because he was running late. And I was like, I'm going to be real, bro. I completely forgot that I was supposed to be coming to see you today. Like, completely forgot. And I was just going to be like, fuck it, I'm going to just go because I don't want to cancel his appointment.
Yeah.
And I got lucky because I don't think he could really make it to work. Like, if he didn't have to go to work that day, it was going to help him out.
Yeah.
So I got lucky on that. You
Okay,
know?
I got you.
So he was like, because he offered the 16th, like, he was like, I got the 16th open. I said, boom. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we'll do that. Like, I was like, this worked out fucking perfect.
And to do what? Get a new tattoo or finish up on
No,
something?
get a new one.
Get a new one.
Yeah, get a new one. I might have him dagger this one again though, since I'm there. Because I'm
Think it's
like,
looking a little faded or what?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I know it's because of how I was able to sit through it, but I feel like I got a really good
Oh, yeah,
foundation
there's
on it.
some- yeah.
Like up here at the top, I'm definitely gonna get that, and he'll see it, and I'm sure he'll hit it. But I mean, if I could get the whole thing redone, or even just the middle or the outside, I'll get it done.
Yeah.
But it hurts, yo. It's like that.
You ready for the pain?
No,
No.
No.
I'm not ready. I probably got a strong ass kneecap hitting that shit over.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do that before you go?
Yeah, I probably got a strong ass kneecap.
Say, somebody give me a stick.
That big ass. Sherry,
Yo.
TNT brought her dog.
I brought my son here, and he's being a fucking menace. He's just
It's only
being
fitting.
himself. He's being
You're like, there's only one
He's
room
just
for
so young. Like
He's
when
just
you
a
look at his
baby.
face, you could just tell he's
He's
like
just
a
a baby.
puppy.
He's
Yeah.
spry.
He will not, and he's so good at home. Like, go sit your ass down somewhere. He go sit the fuck down.
Maybe he's just
Yeah.
excited
Now
being
he's
around
like,
other people.
I am
It's a lot
not.
going on.
It is.
Yeah.
He's like, no, there are people.
Yeah, he ain't never been
There are
here.
things.
There was
Kids
two other
are-
dogs.
Kids are
There
like
are
that,
two
too.
other dogs.
Kids can be like that.
There was a free toy.
Yeah,
You
kids-
pulled a
kids
toy,
can
a
be
dog
like
toy
that.
out
That's
the
a fact.
cut.
Yeah, your kid at home probably like well behaved and shit. You get him around in like a public setting, maybe with
Yeah.
other kids and shit. They start acting wild.
Yo. Yeah, that's true.
No,
I can't even hold this from him because now he wants to have fun with it.
It's hard as hell.
Like, I can't even tell him to put it down. Like,
Yeah.
Go.
Because he's having so much fun with it. But yeah, I thought when we first started this episode, I mean, it's still kind of like that now. When we first started this episode, everything just seemed so quiet. And I was like, I know I'm not that high.
Oh, like just low energy.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
that's,
it's just some real mellow energy right now.
yeah, that's
It
why I
was-
was asking.
It was definitely the weed.
Yeah, it definitely had
Yeah.
all of us kind of on chill. Like,
We had our own things going on probably, and we come back here.
yeah,
just like, hey,
we
how's
were
it going,
talking,
man?
but it was like, yeah, man,
Yeah,
you know how
yeah.
shit goes, man.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, it's true.
It was those vibes. All
And
right,
just more 2020 shit.
more 2020
Yeah.
shit. Hell yeah.
More bad news.
So yeah, fresh off our 1 week break, out now. The "You Say That You Love Me" bounce back music video. Make sure y'all go check that out. Run that up on
That bitch
YouTube.
was so crisp.
And then while you're here, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, share, and subscribe
Yeah.
to the Menace Material YouTube. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year. That is our goal. By the end of 2020, we want to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We need your help to hit the subscribe button.
Please do.
Turn the post notifications on. Listen, it's not just podcast, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the video I'm putting on Instagram. It's not just podcast. We do music. Sometimes we got comedy sketches. It really just depends on how we about to have reactions coming up. We about to have all type of
Type shit.
All
Why-
type of content on this network.
all type of content on this
Absolutely.
network. Y'all remember when I did that?
It's a one-stop
Are they in
shop.
trouble? What is that?
One stop shop.
It's a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna feed you content at least 2 to 3 times a week. It's not who else do you know local that's giving you that?
Right.
we would literally we will drop 3 to 4 things a week for you. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
No, not 3 to 4. Sorry, 2 to 3. 2 to 3.
We're not
can do-
overselling ourselves.
Yeah, we can do 2 to
Like it
3.
is.
We still it's hard even getting that out. But yeah, man, we need y'all help. Oh yeah, but we dropped the "You Say That You Love Me" video. That shit went up though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That shit went the fuck up, yo. The love was real.
My mom liked it.
Yeah, that shit was. Yeah, it worked out.
It was
that
great,
shit was
man.
good, yo. Yeah, shout out to everybody that helped me put it
Look at
together.
Leon in the back with that microphone.
Everything alias on the camera angles. You know what I mean? I put that shit together, bro. It took forever to put it together.
Hey,
yo.
he
Hey,
hit the camera.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't move too much.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
You might need to take
I
that
about to just
because
take
the
it.
I'm
sound.
about to take it from
Yeah, because that's the thing. The thing about the squeaker, it does make them too excited.
Hold on. Ghost, come here.
I'm about to,
Ghost.
Yeah, you got to put that down before you start wrestling with that nigga.
That we're gonna put the toy down, not the dog. he's coming for it. See
The
everyone?
monkey was the culprit.
Yeah.
All right.
The monkey
It
was
was
the
this fault.
culprit.
Yeah, just leave it up there. I know. It's okay. All right, so yeah, but yeah, we dropped that joint. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean y'all saw it,
Yeah,
but
of course.
make sure
Oh,
y'all
you
go
mean,
see it.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
people.
we almost
Make
had
sure you get
300 views in like a day and 2 days.
that. Facts.
We almost had 300. We had like 250 something right now, but we did that in like the first 24 hours. We did like 230.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it went up, you know. And then all the posts went well. We just gonna keep going. We got singles dropping. We got new. We're gonna keep this music consistent out here. Okay.
Yeah,
For the rest of 2020, you gonna be fed some sort of music,
Yeah.
and that's all that matters. But besides that, should we cover a little bit of what happened last week?
I mean, we talking about music. So you
Yeah,
gotta-
it's dumb music heavy because the albums. But actually, this was this week. Monica versus Brandy. Y'all seen that?
I saw some of it.
Saw
Like
some
I
of
tried to watch it like before work, but then it
I watched
wasn't
it
gonna
via
finish
Twitter.
in time. So yeah, I watched some of it, but from what I saw, I was like, hey, it was just like how we described. It's like a celebration of two '90s legends. You know?
See, it looked like Monica was there for a body though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seemed like she was a little more aggressive than.
Yeah.
than
She
Brandy.
was, and it's just like, why was you acting like that? Like,
I get it though. This is the thing. It's still called verses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
went
that's true.
So she
That's
went
true.
into that shit with a competitive like
That
spirit.
is
you
the
know what I
title.
mean?
everybody else that went up there was having fun, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
They were
Not
competing
everybody.
too though.
Not every.
Not
What do you
everybody-
mean, like other past
Especially the
ones?
hip hop ones.
The hip hop ones were
Well, yeah,
felt like
yeah,
battles.
If they felt like battles, the only
Yeah.
one that really didn't feel like a battle was the DMX and Snoop Dogg one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
Jill Scott and Erica Badu.
Oh yeah,
That one really
but
felt
they
like
weren't,
a
but they weren't
kickback.
rappers though.
Yeah.
But we talking about like '90s R&B. They was around hip hop for real. So like
They were the young princesses.
Yeah, Monica got that attitude. She got the more of a hip hop attitude.
Yeah.
And like Brandy was just over there like, I got some poems.
Yeah,
Um,
she was a little calmer.
Bro,
Yeah.
don't sleep though. Brandy from Goddamn Crenshaw, bro.
Oh,
She is
and
good.
Ray J's a legend. We know.
For real. Ray J,
We-
big
It reminded me
Big
of
blood.
yeah, yeah.
He be killing every time. I can't believe this nigga's homie. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. Ray J.
It reminded me of a little bit of Teddy Riley and Babyface, where Babyface was the more mellow one, and Teddy Riley was the sort of like, let's go,
Yeah.
you know, like this is a battle, and he's just like, okay.
Mhm.
So who y'all
Yeah.
think won?
I think I'm going
From
off
what I
perform-
saw,
I mean,
I have to
Monica
watch the
was
rest.
Monica was going crazy.
You can't go off performance.
I'm going off the
know,
records too, bro. Those records she was dropping, I didn't even realize some of those are hers.
Brandy won.
Oh,
You
really?
are delusional.
Brandy won.
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, we're not here to say a winner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do
But
you have
Monica
like
was going
favorites?
crazy.
I don't. I like them both equally.
Yeah, I like them both equally.
I feel like
Yeah.
I know like both of their like the same
Yeah.
amount of songs type shit.
Pretty much,
like,
yeah. The catalog that I know from both of them is pretty even.
Yeah.
But then, like, Monica was playing something. I said, I had no idea that was her.
Oh really?
You know what I mean? So it already, I
That
was,
song, she had a new song with Lil Baby.
shit was
Oh,
hot,
really?
fire.
I didn't really care for it.
I thought it was hard, and maybe I was just honestly.
I think you
her
were just in the moment.
I was feeding off her energy, bro. She was
Because
going.
you were
she was
definitely in the
hyped up.
moment. Because when I listened to that shit the next day, I was like, I didn't even know it was her. I was like,
Oh.
what is this?
Maybe
I was like, bro, no.
I got caught up in the hype. Monica was up there battling, nigga. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Like, bro, like, she,
Monica was up there with the sauce. Look, she was like this after the record go off. Yeah, you know, I wrote that when I was 12. Nigga was like, and then that's one song. You know, that one was after I was 17. You know, I was
Yeah.
still in high school when I dropped that record. Just talking cash shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and then yeah, but it was good though because like, but I liked her swag when she was doing it. But Brandy was doing a little bit of that as well too.
yeah.
Like she would read a poem and then the poem would roll right into the record. And
Yeah.
then
I like when they do that. Like
They
it's sort of,
definitely
like,
had better
seamless
timing, yeah.
transitions.
yeah,
Into
that's
one
what they
track to
did.
the other. Yeah,
They
It seems
definitely
clean.
had seamless transitions during that
I'm
shit.
glad they were able to come together though and do that though.
It maybe miss like Damn it, man! What would it have been like if Aaliyah was still alive? Like, who would she have been? Because she was the third young pop
Yeah.
princess in the '90s. You know, it was like the three of them. You know, from like the mid '90s to to the late '90s. And I wonder who she would have been paired up with. Probably one of them, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, true. That's true.
The same generation.
How big? She would have been huge.
Yeah, because I mean, you gotta think like Brandy stopped making music for a while. Monica's
Was
been
acting and
pretty.
shit.
Yeah, Monica was pretty consistent.
Yeah, she's been independent this whole time too, which I didn't realize.
Oh.
I saw something about that, but they generated it's like 15 million streams or some shit
Yeah.
after their battle, something
Yeah.
crazy like that. Like, but I just thought, the marketing. I just like Monica was going so hard. Marketing was so real. She was like, they was like, it's 1.2 million people tuned in right now. So check this out. We about to take an intermission, but I do have a new record. Spitting that shit. Like, bruh, like,
She was gangster with
bruh,
it.
she was like, she's like, I'm getting this shit off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we got 1.2 million people. All right, boom, nigga. This is a new record. Spin it from the top. It was up there like this the whole time. Like,
Fucking dead.
yeah, I fucked with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Love Something last week. We was on curfew last week because I didn't even. Why were we on curfew?
It was protests.
It was protests, but it was.
Oh yeah.
One
there was
person
curfew.
told me it was for something that's happened in Raleigh, and then another person told me it was because of the guy that got shot in his back 7 times.
That's what I thought it was for.
Jacob
But
Blake.
then, yeah,
be
what?
wrong.
Jacob Blake? What?
Let's see if I can find it.
What's his name again?
Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy
So,
got shot in the
but
back.
then somebody told me it was something happened in Raleigh, where somebody got shot. And all they had was a toy gun, and they were protesting for that too.
Oh,
Really?
really?
Yeah, but I don't know though. I don't have
To
the
tell
facts.
you the
Oh.
complete truth, man. Not that I've been unplugged, but it's just
Yeah, me too. It's only so much I can take.
I've
before I
been
lose my
trying
shit,
to
bruh.
take care of my mental health
Yeah.
lately, and I've noticed that paying attention to certain things really has an effect on your mental.
Oh, man,
without
it's
question.
terrible.
Yeah,
A
bro.
lot.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
just the stress of it.
Bro, it
And
take
like
you-
being in constant anger for a long period of time just does not seem healthy to me.
No,
You
bro.
know? So
Not at all.
I feel like even if it might look like, it looks like you don't care,
Exactly.
that's not
Yeah.
the reason. You
Yeah.
know, it's
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
I just
It's only so much I
don't
can.
want to think about death all
That's
the
why.
time.
That's
Yeah.
why I could never. That's why, like those people who are really like activism, as a full-time job, they lobbying and all that.
Yeah.
Bruh, like that's all they're consuming all day.
Can you just imagine? like-
Outside of them like flipping it and trying to get things changed so that doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
But they're getting more stories than we even hear that break the news. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're getting every little one. The emails from somewhere in the country in the middle of America or just some randoms, all over the world.
Yeah.
That's why it's like I give my hats off to them. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's like it's
couldn't-
commendable. Like
Yeah,
if that's
mentally I
your
wouldn't be
thing.
able to handle it, bro.
Yeah. And I used to think it was like would be my thing at some point, but I was just
Yeah.
like, I care about these issues, of course, but it's just
Yeah.
like, and I don't know. Remember, like going back into like a little conspiracy theories. I don't know what's being thrusted upon us.
Yeah.
Like, do they want us to be in this constant anger state?
Mind
you know?
state, yeah.
And it's like what people have said, like it's always election year that these things escalate, and the
Yeah.
media it just like pushes this
Yeah.
on you, and it's like, oh, and it's like, hey, if you don't want this to happen again, vote for me. You know, like it's just weird. You know,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, I will just say like I hate election. I hate election year.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I'm really getting harassed.
Interrupting my
I'm really
fucking
getting
YouTube
harassed.
videos.
I'm really getting
every
harassed
3
right
minutes.
now.
Tom Tillis better stop fucking emailing me.
Hey yo, I'm getting
And-
these. Hold up, I'm getting these text
Text messages.
Yo,
God
hey
damn it.
Cherokee, this is Sharon, bitch.
Who the fuck are you?
Bitch, how'd you get my number, bro?
How you get
Yes.
my number?
You know what I'm saying? What
I
the
got
fuck?
2
I
yesterday.
even got a text message from like somebody with another name, like, "Hey,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Aaron."
Oh,
this
yeah,
is-"
yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, "No,
Somebody
this isn't
called
Aaron, this
me,
isn't
like
fucking
you left a
Ernest."
message.
And I'm like, "Yo,
Hey,
what
look,
the
bro.
fuck?"
hate
They
election
are
year.
going crazy right
They're
now,
going
dog.
off.
They're going crazy.
I just hate it, and I hate it even more when you don't even. I mean, of course, I know who to vote against.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like I'm not really thrilled to vote for anyone. You know, so
Yeah.
it's like this year is
Bruh,
like
I got a
so
text
fucking
message.
weird.
I was with Leon. We were in the car going somewhere, bruh. This is the
Probably
first.
Alpaca?
This, huh?
We're going to Alpaca.
Some shit like that.
Okay.
Them cities are burning.
them cities. What are you talking
Them cities are burning.
What are you talking about? What is that?
I got a text message that said them cities are burning, and then there was more after that. Like
I might have.
it
gotten
was
something like
for the Trump shit.
That shit was
Yeah.
ridiculous, yo.
But I was like, it literally said dem.
D-E-M.
them cities are burning. I was like,
Mine
you
says
fucking-
This is
Oh,
how they target. This is how they
Democrat.
targeted us, bro.
Democrat cities are burning. That's what that meant. Not
Oh,
Y'all are
not
fucking
like-
assholes.
not like
the
the-
boy them sugar. That's what y'all was thinking about.
yeah, like them.
That
The whole
is
time.
funny.
The whole time.
That was funny.
The whole time.
I never considered that.
No, I didn't at all. I didn't at all.
You know what?
In my head, we hyped each other up. We hyped each other up.
We hyped each other up too. I was offended. I thought that's a text they sent to their black
People. They're
Exactly.
black people.
Yeah.
And we talked about it that
Yeah.
way. We was like,
Yeah.
yo, are you kidding me? Just because we, are you, what?
Them cities burning, nigga. You gonna vote for them?
Bruh.
We had a whole conversation about how black people aren't monoliths.
Yeah.
Are monolithic. I mean, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dog. I couldn't believe that shit.
Mine's like looting, rioting,
I never
burning
considered
cities.
them cities are burning.
Yeah, mine don't say them cities. They just say looting, rioting,
I'm
burning
gonna put it.
cities.
I'm gonna put the
These-
screenshot up there though.
Yeah.
But
That's
I didn't
funny.
open the text immediately because I didn't have the number saved. But when I saw them, I assumed it was somebody I
Somebody
knew.
you knew,
Yeah. Off the rip. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just check it later because I don't have their number saved anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I opened it, I was like, what the fuck, Trump? Like,
Yeah. Dem. You know they love the word dem.
yeah,
you're
bro,
right.
that shit was crazy, dog. Oh man, all right,
Them
that was
cities.
funny. Well, I'm glad you put some clarity on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then what was I about to say? Oh, and then what was I about to say? Chadwick Boseman, that's what we missed.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We were gone that week.
That really
That was the week we were
bummed
gone.
me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I heard the news from my friend Gilbert just texting me and say Chadwick Boseman's dead. I was like,
Yeah.
what? You know, I wasn't even on social media. And
Yeah.
like
I
after,
wasn't either.
I thought he was. Well, he wouldn't joke like that, but when he said it, it reminded me of his last footage of when he was in bed and really skinny.
Yes.
Months ago,
Yes.
when a lot of us were thinking he's either sick, but I was thinking like
was for a
other people,
role.
yeah,
I thought
because
it was
in the
for a
in the
role.
Five Bloods, he's skinny in that. So I was like, oh, that's why he's skinny because of that role. Apparently
Okay.
not.
So, but this, yeah. So you thought it was for a role,
Yeah,
and when I saw him skinny, I remember a year ago. What happened? Yeah, a year ago he posted. That was probably in the hospital bed, right?
no, that was
The
only
one
like
we had the head on.
Yeah,
They were
one
saying
where he-
Crack Panther.
That's what it
Yeah.
was. Yep, the
Wait,
one
what?
with
Say it?
the one where he was just. It was like a Thanksgiving picture or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
this-
And he just had like a hat on and was just like took a quick selfie.
oh okay,
And
I
he
can
was
see that.
thinner in that too. My homegirl sent it to me and was like, "Yo, is he sick?" I was like, "He definitely looks sick." Like,
He almost didn't look
We
like
thought that a
normal
year-
skinny.
He didn't look him. Yeah.
no,
exactly.
not
looked
at
like
all.
something's
And I didn't think
wrong.
that a year ago. So when this happened, I feel like I wasn't as shocked because I never thought that look was for a role. I always thought that he was kind of. So I was like, "Damn!" It was just like I hate that I had to be reassured that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, if he'd have
Man,
announced
like,
that he had
it's
colon
so-
cancer, but that's not our business to know
Exactly.
anyway. Though, you
Yeah,
know what
I'm
saying?
glad I found out this.
Yeah, like I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck that he didn't announce it. That's not nothing. None of that's our business, you know.
Yeah.
So
He didn't even tell Marvel. Like he didn't.
yeah,
Like
and it's
nobody
not
knew
their
but his
business
close
either,
family.
because they wouldn't have hired. Think about all the Think about all the roles he gave us that they wouldn't have given him because they thought
He was
because
sick
he
and all that
Yeah,
shit.
exactly, bro.
And he probably didn't want that. You know, he probably wanted to
Exactly.
build on his legacy. And what I heard from I forget which source, but they said that at some
Did you get some
point.
chills too?
yeah,
Did you see that shimmy?
I literally just rubbed my.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. I was like, what was that?
That's funny.
Somebody said that he thought that he was going. At some point, he thought he was going to make it through. You know, so maybe he was a little more. Maybe that's why he didn't seem so worried in interviews and all that stuff. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I
Yeah.
think I'm going to pull through.
Yeah.
And then at some point, it just skyrocketed to
Yeah.
stage 4. You know, and then but what's so crazy is that happened to my father too. Because remember, my father died the same exact way, colon cancer.
yeah, yeah.
And it happened the same way too, where it's like
found
after a
out.
few tests, it seemed like it was shrinking,
Yeah.
and he thought he was gonna make it through. And then after one more test or another test, boom! It just got the cancer
turned
got
for the worse.
aggressive,
Right.
you know. And then all of a sudden, there was no turning back, you know.
Damn.
And I remember one of my aunts was just like she was speculating if the chemotherapy actually makes shit worse.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
they
You
always
know?
say it get worse before it gets better, right?
Yeah, but when does it get
no,
better?
man, that shit is real.
Sometimes
bro.
that shit don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't think that. I mean, of course, everybody knows that the government is hiding some cancer cure,
Of
but
course.
yeah, everybody knows it. It's 2020. You can't.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
hard
a
to
fact.
find,
That's a
right?
fact. That's a
Hard to
fact.
find. This one is hard
That's
to
a
crack,
fact,
right?
bro. They've been said like niggas know how to cure
We don't
cancer
know.
around here, or
We just
wait,
can't crack this one.
Well, I don't know about cancer. I was thinking HIV this whole time.
HIV.
Yeah, definitely.
They
Yeah.
definitely got the plug for HIV. HIV. They could definitely knock that out without question.
Yeah.
If they wanted to, but there's too much money in the medicine.
Yeah, but it's just like with chemo, because the chemo, like they have to kill your healthy cells
Yeah.
along with the cancer cells.
It's pretty.
So it's almost like
pretty damaging.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
it's
So
pretty damaging.
it's a 50-50 thing. He's like
Yeah.
you can make it through or you cannot, and the ones that do make it out like are just lucky almost.
Yeah.
You know. But I will say this though, I did the math, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because Chadwick Boseman, his situation sort of started a new conversation about colonoscopies.
True.
So I did
they-
the math about it, and I'm like, okay, he died at age 43.
Okay.
He was diagnosed 4 years earlier, which would have
39.
made him 39.
Yeah.
Right.
By the time he was diagnosed, it was already at stage
Stage
3,
three, yep,
which
yeah.
means it had been growing in his system years
Years.
prior.
He could have caught it at 30 probably.
At 30,
Yeah,
30, 35,
30,
you know?
yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
So I thought it was kind of ironic that,
Yeah.
you know, when I got my colonoscopy at age 34
Mm.
in 2018, some people thought it was kind of ridiculous. Like, hey, you're too young, you know?
I see
No,
what you're
no,
saying.
no.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
you see?
Yeah,
it was
true.
probably the smartest thing for me to do.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Bro, I feel like they say that's one of the cancers that affects a lot of black men.
Yes.
And that's another
Yeah,
point. I
yeah.
read something that says
Yeah.
colon cancer is more effective with black people.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like, I mean, of course, with everything. Everything affects us the worst. Everything
That's
affects us the worst.
Yeah, yeah.
Diabetes, every
Yeah, like-
heart disease, everything
yeah,
affects
right.
us the worst.
Yeah, if there is the end of a stick, we always get that short one.
You know, so it's like
Always.
either there is no God or God hates us. Nah, that's like-
Shit's crazy. But
yeah.
but yeah.
yeah. So
I remember-
hopefully they do lower the colonoscopies from like 50 to maybe mid 30s. Like get one in
No,
your
you
30s to
can
be.
get one whenever you want to.
Yeah, but it's hard. Like
Yeah.
I had my doctor. My insurance wouldn't have helped me if this particular doctor, I can't remember his name, like who set up the colonoscopy, but this Indian guy, he made the situation seem worse to my insurance.
Oh, so that they would do it for you.
Yeah, because it didn't seem. If they had just tell him that there's a little blood, there's a little constipation, and all that stuff, they was just like, that doesn't sound like a problem. Like we're not paying for that shit. If you
Even
get
with
it.
your dad
Yeah.
having passed from that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
even with that,
really,
and my age, because I was 34, so they take that into account as like that's not. You're not old enough to even be concerned about a colonoscopy. You know,
Damn.
so my doctor had to make it sound worse. Like there's constant bleeding and all that stuff. There was bleeding, but it was
Yeah,
like constipation, hemorrhoid kind of thing.
Yeah,
And I just wanted to know, well, with my father's thing, but I also wanted to know, is like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like having a hard time here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made it seem worse, and then that's when it got passed and everything, you know? So it shouldn't have to be that way. It should be just mandatory. Like,
Bruh, man, and that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, bruh, I don't understand why we have to be like you, and then sometimes you gotta like punk your doctor into like taking something seriously.
exactly.
You know
have
what
to
I mean?
you have to escalate the situation.
Yeah, like that shit seems so crazy that you would have to do that to a doctor.
They don't want to help you. That's
Yeah,
the
they
thing
don't,
with
bro.
insurance. They don't want to help you. You have to like literally be on the verge of death. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Are
you
your eyes
better-
bleeding?
yeah,
Well,
you
I'm
better
sorry,
be-
we can't help you.
You better be dying when you're asking for.
that's
things
when
over
they
here.
want to help you, when you're on the verge
Yeah.
of death. So it's just like preventative healthcare. That's what we need. Preventative healthcare.
Maybe I should read this.
What?
R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman, who was born and raised in Anderson, South Carolina, and graduated from an HBCU known as Howard University with a degree in fine arts and directing. Chadwick has been battling colon cancer for 4 years. And Chadwick, you've inspired the world through your acting in historical black figures. Damn.
T'Challa.
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 I'm too. Hey, close that off.
Yeah, T'Challa.
I'm not doing this right now.
So, remember, look, we open. You know what mood it is
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
you know what
yeah,
mood
bruh.
it is today. We're mellow today.
In conclusion, it says, T'Challa, may your words continue to inspire our younger generation that anything is possible. Wakanda forever, my nigga.
Chadwick was my
Just had to add
horse,
the nigga.
man.
Huh? Would you
Chadwick-
say that at a funeral, bro?
But
R.I.P. my nigga, like
Hell
on
yeah.
the mic, you would.
I guess it depends on
Yeah,
the
no, it
type
depends
of
on
funeral
I was
you're
about to say, it
having.
depends
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
type of funeral.
Like if your
Yeah.
family and all that stuff is just
True.
okay with the way you speak and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's
you know?
true. That's true. Nipsey's brother was up there cursing.
Really?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh shit.
That
Yeah.
shit was dope.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Um,
Chadwick was my guy, man. Like in
I
terms
don't
of
want
like,
to talk about this shit.
I know, but
Well,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying.
no,
like,
no.
oh, what?
Sorry, not the Chadwick. I
Yeah.
was the Kyle
what?
Ritter, 17-year-old shooter. I mean, we can if y'all want to, but we were just talking about how like fuck
Oh,
The Trump-
about
There's
the
no
thing.
need
the
give
little
that any
the one
attention.
the white boy walking around with the AR and
Oh,
shit.
he
him.
shot 2 people.
Yeah, and shot 2 people. Yeah.
Well, it's almost like, well, what can we say that's hasn't been already said? Like,
True.
I mean, we already know
Bro,
that.
this stuff has been said so much, like,
Yeah.
for years.
We saw the-
before I was born, shit was being said. Like,
Yeah, we saw like media coverage and how like, I mean, it's almost like we know the runs. You know, like they're
We're-
gonna make him look like
yeah,
a saint,
yeah.
like he had problems or something.
Yeah.
Hey, look, he was painting a mural. You know, and the other black guy, it's like, oh, he used to be a criminal. Like,
Right.
that's how the media is. yeah,
Assholes.
it's a cycle.
It's just
you
just
know?
what it is.
It's
Yeah.
a repetitive cycle. Election year, what are you gonna do? yeah,
I hope vote.
yeah. Oh, what?
Vote.
Vote.
They need to vote.
Yeah,
Who needs to vote?
The people.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just vote, man. I
Everybody.
mean, vote. It's
I
almost
saw
like
some
one of those
people- I saw
lazy,
some
like,
people
just
out
vote,
here-
man.
I saw some people campaigning for other people not to vote. I saw that on Facebook this
Really?
week. Yeah, I did.
But it's almost like a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of
Yeah,
situation,
but-
But it would be,
It's kind of hard. It's kind of wild
would-
taking that step to campaign to not vote though. You know what I mean? Like,
don't.
because I know
Vote,
people.
vote.
I know people like there's been years I haven't voted and I wasn't telling niggas like, yo, don't vote this year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. It's
I
like
just,
a personal
I,
thing.
yeah, I just didn't do it. I don't know. I seen some campaigns this week, which was so strange, and it was I don't
I
know.
haven't seen any.
Yeah,
I saw one or two.
I thought Ice Cube
We
and
know them
someone
too.
else. Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah, we know. I'll tell you later.
Okay, Ice Cube and someone else. I didn't read the article, but I saw that there was an article where he was saying with someone else that we're not black people not to vote until we get reparations or something.
I think I did see that on
Oh,
Twitter.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was just an article I
I didn't read
scrolled
it, though.
past or something.
I don't know if we should. No, that sounds crazy. Because
We're going to get
Or
that.
until
we
like
ran
you know.
reparation now. That was so we gonna stop voting.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
should we
Then
just
this
not
one,
vote?
like,
Like,
And then either way,
if
it's
we
just
stop
like,
voting for that, niggas gonna be like, yeah, it's lit. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
whatever we want is gonna get passed right now. Like, it's
Yeah.
lit for them.
Yeah. Like vote for. We're not gonna vote for any candidate until they start putting the emphasis on black issues. That's what basically they're saying. You know. But
Having
I'm
an agenda.
yeah. And I'm saying, but then I'm just like, but even if they do, will it be like genuine? You know,
Right.
like it's hard to know when somebody's pandering to you and when
But that's the
someone's
thing.
genuinely trying to help
If you have at least an agenda, at least I have something to press you on.
Okay.
While you're in office, like you can't press somebody for something they never said they was gonna do anyway. But if you did say you could do it, I could literally just come to you and be like, you literally told me you would do.
Oh, they're
these
just
10
gonna say you're lying.
Yeah, like you told me you would do these 10 things. Tell me why now you will not do them.
Yeah.
Like I need an answer. If you're not gonna do this fucking list,
Yeah.
tell me why.
Hey, let me ask you guys something. Okay, so we had a black, or half black, if you want to get technical, president
Yeah.
for 8 years.
Yep.
What changed for us?
The president. What you mean?
No, like what changed for us? Like what
Oh.
major thing? What major change happened for us? You know, like
Nothing. We ain't get no black shit. Like not nothing like that.
so.
We wasn't pressing Obama. That's an issue that people have with Obama. Is
yeah.
that we were like they were saying we were so satisfied that we had a black president, we didn't press him. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we can't assume just because somebody's black that they're gonna do the same thing you would do.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of the times, there's so many people who just aren't involved in politics. Me being one of them. Like, I'm not the type to be like, what is his exact policy? What did he say he was gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Who can I send a letter to? Or none of that shit like that. Like, I don't do none of that, but a lot of people don't, man. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
And it just
It was-
dawned on
it
me
was-
one
it
day.
was
I was
enough
just like,
for that.
what
It was
happened?
enough for
Like,
that, you know?
like did anything? Because I mean, like sometimes I feel like that's the only time we're ever gonna have a black president. But
You think it'll never happen again? It's gonna be a
well,
while.
you know what? I can't even say never. I can't
Yeah,
say never.
it's gonna be a
It'll
while, though, I
probably
think.
happen again, but
I think we got to have the woman president first.
but
Definitely.
why does it just seem like every time nothing changes? Like no matter who we
Yeah.
vote for,
Honestly, it
nothing
doesn't-
changes.
it doesn't
Everything is
matter.
just
At this
genuinely
point-
the same.
Yeah, at this
generally
point, who
the
gives a
same.
fuck?
It's just not for us.
Like
I
the
mean,
hood is still the
ultimately-
hood.
Yeah.
Black people still get killed by cops. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's gonna be like 20 years, and it's like this shit is
I've
still
never
happening.
seen a black agenda, so I don't know. I don't know if a black agenda has ever been like presented or even like a heavy. I take that back. I know there has been one, but I don't think I was around during any of those. The ones that the elections I was able to vote.
They always talk about like Black Wall Street and how that got destroyed.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
always say like every time there's an agenda or things get moved a certain way,
yeah.
it gets
When
destroyed.
real
before it
change
can,
happens
like,
in the black community, then they shut that shit down.
Yeah.
But I mean, like we can't give up. We can't stop.
Because it's almost like
especially
the
it sounds
system.
like this because like we're actually being hurt. Hey yo, he got to sit down somewhere. He just moved the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you make sure it's still on frame?
It's on frame. It's on frame. It's on
Yeah.
frame.
Sit down. Sit.
But yeah.
Yeah, it almost seems like we always have to, like, no matter what, we still have to rely on the white system to get help. Like, it's like we
I
don't
feel like
have
it's
anything
finally,
of our
like,
own.
Okay, I'm happy about certain things because like even that Lovecraft Country show
I
on
haven't seen
HBO,
it.
like that feels like progress to me. Even though it's like one random field that has nothing to really do with change, you know,
Yeah.
like. But it
the fact
feels
that
like process.
The fact that
Yeah.
you're even
Progress.
able to watch a show like that with
Like
black
that.
characters.
The fact that I can
Yeah.
see,
That's true.
like,
That's
the
true.
fact that I can see those black people doing something that's creative, that's out of that shows us as no longer shows us as a monolith, as like one type of person or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
start to
black
see like
sci-fi
range
is
of
something
who we
you
are.
don't see.
You don't
Period.
see. You don't
Yeah,
see black
yeah.
sci-fi. So seeing that like makes me feel like shit is like gradually changing.
I
Yeah.
will say,
Very slowly, but gradually.
creatively and entertainment-wise, I think there is progress.
Right, and
I
I,
don't
feel like
think
that's a
there's
start.
systematic
Now,
progress,
now
but-
it's a start, but is it though? Because you could always say that, and that's what we've always done in the world, right? We've always
Yeah.
entertained white people, so
that's
quote
true, yeah.
unquote,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and that's true. And another thing is, we can't consider none of this change. Like, even though that is definitely change,
Yeah,
it's almost like we can't even. I don't know. I almost feel like we shouldn't champion. But when you want to champion it, though. But this is the.
but I know what you mean. You
but
shouldn't
this-
put that in the forefront of like that.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be the
'cause-
thing that we're putting in the forefront.
Yeah, because pretty much what I'm
champion
saying is the level of hardness that we went for Black Panther when it came out.
Yeah.
That's the level of hardness that should be going when something
Exactly.
passes legally, like some sort of bill for
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Right.
That's the same level that we should see.
Translate to politics.
Exactly.
It should-
But
we're
we don't
focused
have
on the
those
wrong
things happen, and I don't even know if we did have those things happen if niggas would even like package it that way.
Well, Obama was
You know what I
technically
mean?
that. Obama was
He was
the
that
Black
package.
Panther of 2008.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah?
You're right. He
He
was
was
that
that
package.
for us, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I was just asking. It's like, well, what happened though? You know, like what really
Yeah.
changed? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why there's those. I mean, there's plenty of people who think Obama was a bad president. There's plenty of people who think he was a great president. but
My family says, like, you know, I mean, I know, like, my mom will always say, like, every time I bring up, it's like, I mean, but what did he do? I will give him, like, Obamacare that. I mean, like, I felt like that did help people.
yeah,
But, you know, she was saying, like, the Republicans, like, the House was mostly Republican, so it's like he couldn't
he
really
wasn't
pass
able to
anything.
move around like that.
Yeah, he wasn't able to pass anything because.
Nah,
you
but
know,
that's the
I don't
thing,
know.
though. So this is the thing. I feel like he could have if he was more savage. Like
Because then what's the
Like,
point of being the president if you can't get shit done?
Trump.
To me,
does
that's what I think.
Low key, Trump is doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Whatever
And,
he wants.
and he's getting the law switched. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
But then again, I don't know
Yeah.
how many Republicans are in the House. You know, like I don't know if there's a shitload in there to just help him get
True.
the things passed or whatever.
I don't know. It
If
seems
he
like
went
he's passing.
savage like that, do you think there would be like worse race relations right now? Because there was a black man in the street. So if he started going savage and white people started going, I feel like that might have.
He could have
like
done
if
it on
Obama
the,
did
that's
what
okay, though.
Trump
On the
is
second term.
doing.
Yeah, that's okay though. Yeah, you're true. That's right. Huh?
Yeah.
Are you asking if Obama did what?
If
What
Obama
Trump-
What
did
Trump
what-
is doing, yeah.
If
If Obama did
Obama-
what if Obama did what Trump is doing, is what I'm saying.
Oh, it would be yeah.
Oh man,
Catastrophic.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it'd be
like it'd
catastrophic.
be kind of crazy.
bro, it'd be a mutiny on the White House, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
bro.
he might
Yeah.
be dead. All social shit.
I was about to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So that's why I'm
They-
like
they would-
I'm wondering
yeah.
like
It'd be too dangerous for him.
right.
Yeah,
is
way
what I'm
too
pretty much trying to
dangerous.
say.
Yeah.
It is like
go
a bit
that
of white
crazy.
privilege thing going on there.
Yeah.
Like I think he's getting away with a lot of shit because he's white. Like if
Yeah.
if a lot of the crazy shit that he said, if he was black, like he would be done already. He would be impeached. Yeah.
That's a fact, though. Yeah.
Probably wouldn't even be voted in.
But they
actually.
saying when he comes out of office, whenever he loses and he has to leave the White House, he is getting arrested. That's what they say.
Really?
And they said the only reason they can't proceed is because you can't have an active investigation on a presidential
President.
candidate or some shit like that.
But
That's
then-
what the
really?
FBI,
Yeah.
like the
Active president.
yeah. So if you're active president, you can't like pursue no legal shit. I don't know, but it's like
That's crazy.
the person like the head person of the FBI. He's like literally he has the entire case done already.
Oh,
That's
really?
crazy.
He's waiting for him to get out of office
Oh, damn.
so he could push the button on him because
Oh.
that's the only thing saving him.
Oh, is that he's president?
Is that he's
Maybe
president.
that might be true, actually.
Yeah,
Maybe.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm interested to see what happens when he leaves, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that don't think he's gonna be trying to leave either.
Get another 4 years.
Hell yeah.
But even so, then it's just like, well, you only have 4 years. You can't, get an
Yeah.
additional 4 years.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
you're
so
gonna
did-
get out regardless.
Did you hear anything about this? This is my first time hearing about this OnlyFans thing.
Yeah. So yeah, Bella Thorne said that she was going to be like naked on her OnlyFans and made $2 million off of it, and she wasn't naked at all. So basically, people started like disputing it.
Oh,
and it
her
was,
shit was at $200.
yeah, they started getting their money back and shit, and it basically caused like a freeze, like on some OnlyFans shit. And, like bitches weren't able to like cash out. It was a whole. It was a
Yeah, I
whole-
heard some of it.
It was
yeah.
a whole
Damn,
thing.
so
At first, I thought it was a Doja Cat thing, but then I heard Bella Thorne's name in
being
there.
sued for tax. They're being sued for tax evasion of 3 years of unpaid taxes.
Which is crazy because
First of all,
you fill out a whole ass tax
like
forms
like
for that
oh,
shit.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because if you're getting paid for it, you have to do that.
Hell
you have to
yeah.
fill those out. Yeah.
So it's sort
But
of
that
like
means
messing up.
so.
Yeah,
What
go-
I guess that means that if you're filling that out, that means.
They're
But they
taking-
haven't been paying their taxes.
Exactly.
Though. Y'all, the content creators, are paying their taxes.
Right.
The website, the money they're taking, they're not taxing that.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy because OnlyFans has a lot of money going through that
Hell
that
yeah.
website. So, nigga, 3 years of tax evasion. Who runs
and,
that?
and on top of that, like they got
probably-
ripped off too.
They probably won't go to jail. Oh yeah, so
Probably
Bella
not.
Thorne effed up the OnlyFans platform. $2 million she made off the platform. She made $1 million in 1 day, setting the record. Bella's OnlyFans page was set to $200 to subscribe, and people were scammed and now wanting refunds, but turned away. The new policy. Oh, there's a new policy.
Yeah, they changed their whole shit because
yeah.
of this.
The cap is $50, so that's the most you can have of subscribing. No tip higher than $100 on the platform.
Yeah.
Bella has to hide like 69.
I'm
Oh,
dead. Like
now
6'9".
due to all the sex workers wanting 5 minutes or whatever for effing up their OnlyFans hustle.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
But
yes.
what I have seen though, like she has been like promoting other sex workers like
That don't mean
on
shit,
her
though.
shit. Yes, it is because they've been going to her house and like recording videos and shit.
Oh,
Like so she's trying to make up for it. But the whole you can't charge more than $50, like
It still changed
more
it.
than
yeah, because that was
$100.
the whole thing about the site. It was so free. It was like you could literally do whatever you want.
And
on
make
it.
how many?
If you wanted to
much money
charge
you
them $1
want.
million a spot, you could do that if you wanted to. You know.
Yeah, so like this whole thing kind of, it's almost like one of those things like that one person
Wow,
in the
that'd be crazy.
classroom that fucks it up for the whole class.
Everybody.
That's
yep.
the situation.
Yeah, that's exactly
It's
what
like,
it is.
fuck, man. you
Damn.
throw the paper.
yeah.
And no
Crazy,
tip
man.
higher than $100 too.
The only reason I say that's crazy is because like that's just when I was about to get into that world.
Oh yeah.
Start selling pictures of your feet. And,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I really,
No, literally the feet.
the tab is up right now on my shit actually.
I'm
Nice.
fucking dead.
Yeah,
So there's girls with.
You
with
can, but there's
guy-
so many other
like,
websites other than
fetish feet.
OnlyFans where you can get paid for it. Like
It's probably gonna be a lot of guys, but it's definitely gonna be girls too.
No. I was saying, yeah, I've never seen a girl who has a foot fetish. I would like to.
I don't think any girl would actually vote. You think a girl? You ever met a girl with a foot fetish?
I'm sure they're out there. I mean, there's
Yes.
billions of people on this.
I never met a chick with
There's
a foot fetish.
everybody's
Oh, wait,
into
you
all
have
kind of
one.
fetish.
I like feet.
Yeah, I
Have you?
forgot. Talking to one that has one.
talking to one right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't like.
yeah.
I'm not like.
But like
sucking
sexually,
no
like
toes. No,
yeah.
not sexually.
You-
Feet just don't bother me. I'm not gonna
You
say I have a
ain't,
foot fetish.
so you ain't
Oh.
sucking on toes?
No, I've never sucked on toes before.
Imagine sucking on a nigga toe, you get kicked.
A nigga toes? No, a bitch. Yeah, like a nigga. I wasn't even thinking about a nigga. Like,
I'm talking about you.
God,
I'm talking about
no.
you having sex with a nigga and
Hell
like
no.
and start going for his toes.
oh my god.
and I was just talking about my dirty ass
I don't
shoes,
ever
right?
want to be that in love ever in my life. Ever in my life.
And I was just talking about my dirty ass shoes I
When
just got
got
rid of.
that's like that, and I'm like, bitch, no. She
Oh,
don't
that
Wear my
is-
socks 2 weeks,
like,
2 weeks
that
straight.
is funny.
No.
Ugh.
But I'm sure there's girls out there with foot fetishes.
Yeah,
like
I'm sure
Quentin
there is.
Tarantino level, like they get off to it and shit.
That's funny.
Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish?
Yeah, watch
It's
all
like-
his films. There's always
I was
shots
gonna
of
say,
women's
yeah.
feet,
Oh damn.
and
I
everybody
didn't know
put and I mean I wouldn't
that.
say
He's
he's proud of
definitely
it.
and he's definitely the
Remember
type
on Kill Bill. That
He's
had
de-
a whole
Kill
Bill.
section.
Yeah,
For
to wiggle your
her-
toe, and it stayed on her feet for a
Wiggle your
good
big toe.
amount. Yeah, but it's kind of like a known thing, and he's admitted it. Yeah, it's like I love feet.
he's the type that he's smelling feet too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a pictures of him like
Yeah,
like, with a
he's
toe in his mouth.
Yeah, he's smelling
yeah,
feet.
he
You
embraces
don't
it.
suck toes?
No.
No, I suck toes, but I don't go
No.
crazy for toes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, Leon?
I have not sucked a toe.
I have
Yeah,
not.
I've
never
sucked
sucked a
toes.
toe. No, I'm playing. I'll suck toes, but I had just
yeah.
haven't.
I don't know.
Okay.
It
When
depends
it's
on the
hot-
circumstance.
Yeah, when it's like hot and heavy.
There's not too
It's
much
going
I'm not.
down.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
not. There's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
There's not too much I'm not worried about doing. Like, but I just-
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
not like
sucked
an.
a toe.
Because I like
I'm
nice feet
opposed
too.
to it.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly, I like that shit. That's
Yeah,
something that
so-
actually attracts me.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not opposed to it.
I don't have a
but
fetish to
I've
it,
never
but
done
I
it.
do.
Yeah,
I don't have a fetish, but
yeah.
I do enjoy nice feet.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And if it pleases her, like what if she likes
Yeah,
it,
like,
then it's
yeah.
like okay, cool.
At the end
All
of the
girls
day,
like
I'm here
it.
to make you buck.
Okay. Yeah.
Put a toe in the mouth,
Period.
they go crazy.
Yeah.
Period.
But it took me a long time to like work up to it though. You know, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, like because like and honestly, the option be there. Like a lot, you're a missionary. Ever feed,
Feet
you know,
up,
there's
yeah.
a lot of moments
Yeah.
throughout however long
put a
you've
foot
had
away.
sex that you could have put a toe in your mouth.
Yeah.
But it just and you be right there, and I just couldn't do it for so long.
Yeah, yeah.
And then finally one day I just did it. I was like, okay, it wasn't that bad.
Okay. yeah. Across the road.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shit! All right, Big Sean dropped Detroit too.
Did y'all listen?
Who is it? It's
I
featuring
haven't
somebody.
listened
Who's
to
it featuring?
Featuring everybody.
Everybody,
Yeah.
featuring a lot of people.
Featuring
Oh, I
this guy.
thought I saw something with Travis
The
Scott.
Young Thug and Hit Boy.
Oh
too.
yeah,
It's
that's
kinda cool.
just a single. We talking
Oh.
about the whole album came out. It's like 20,
Oh, it did. Oh, shit.
yeah, it's like
Oh,
21
damn.
tracks. I've probably heard about 4 or 5 of the tracks. I haven't been able to listen to it like all the way through the way I want to, but
Yeah.
just what I heard, them shits slap.
Yeah.
Like they might not, and just like we were talking about earlier, like not all his songs are like songs. The rapping is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so even if you don't like the song like that, the bars are there.
There, yeah.
Okay.
There's not one missed bar on that album, bro.
Okay. I'm
It's
gonna check
just
it out.
like just off what I heard so far, but I can tell he's keeping that same energy throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has to because it's 21 songs. Like, there's really not that, or it's either 19 or 21, but it's up there though.
But it's
you
a
know,
full
There are a
album.
few skits involved.
it's a few skits,
yeah.
but yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a lengthy.
Sound like
body
an
of work.
album. Yeah.
It is, yeah, bro. Everything about it, I liked I love the way he's rolled it out, bro. Like the videos, the 1.5, the snippets, no short films. The artwork is amazing. The graphic design is great on it. The way that they have like the font
Yeah.
is sickening. The way the flowers are laid in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Everything about it. Every time like you see him, this nigga's got like fresh like cornrows. Like everything is on point for real. Like the way they package this whole thing.
Yeah.
And he's just dropping. He just won't stop dropping videos. Like, but when you think about how long his album is, he got so much shit he can do.
Yeah.
Like leading up to it, he was dropping a music video like every other day.
Yeah.
Just
'Cause
giving
they just had him already
giving
shot.
you
Just-
giving you a music video or a snippet of him, and it was still a music video. It was just a minute and 10 or a
Yeah.
minute and 30, and then
Yeah.
he'll give you one. The day the album dropped, he gives you a full one and one more snippet. Like,
had like a
just-
full rollout.
yeah, he's feeding it. Like,
Yeah.
he's feeding.
And
the
I guess he
machine.
should because he's been like sort of like
He's
absent.
been gone for a long time, so
Yeah.
we do need a lot of we do want like a lot of different looks from him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we haven't seen him for real in this long. So
Yeah.
honestly, the pace that he's going, he might do a visual for every single project, for every
For every
single thing.
single song?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Wow.
be surprised. Why not?
Beyonce did
Especially-
that once, right?
Oh yeah, a couple
Yeah.
people did, but especially just with the climate too. You're still not having concerts. Online content is even higher now because we had COVID. It's still a thing. You know what I mean? So
Right.
In America, at least.
yeah, people are digesting just more digital content. Period.
Yeah.
So you're not losing. You're not losing.
I will say though, I will say that this video chat look that every aspect of media has taken with no
Yeah.
choice, but it is kind of getting old.
it is. I'm ready
See
for
niggas
them.
sitting on their living room floor.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready I'm ready for them to get back onto a set.
Yeah,
I'm ready
like
for a
just
set
like
again.
shows
Yeah.
that like looked professional, and now it's just like they're just sitting in their living room. So like you
Yeah.
can barely hear them.
Trevor
dead
Noah
ass-
has no hairline.
Who?
Trevor Noah.
Trevor?
Yeah,
Noah? He
yeah.
has no hairline.
I'm just saying his hairline's fucked up. Like now, because I get to
Oh,
see him at his
'cause his
house
hair's
sitting
growing
on
up?
his-
Yeah.
on
Growing
his
out?
couch. Like
Yeah, he hasn't had a haircut or something. Yeah.
But you know what's some real shit? I haven't really watched a real interview
Yeah.
since
It's specific.
it's been very specific for me.
Like I'll have to be like, oh, I like that person.
Yes, I have to like that person to sit through it because I don't like sitting through those
Video call one.
the video
Yeah, I
call, the
can't
video
do
call
Zoom
interviews.
kinda
Yeah,
thing.
bro, they don't
They
enjoy.
just
They're
all
not
look the
enjoyable,
same. Like just like a movie coming out or something.
and
So
it makes it to where like a Breakfast Club interview.
That too.
I would watch it. I didn't want to just listen.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the only benefit, I guess, with these Skype ones. I'll put that shit away in my pocket because I don't give a fuck. There's nothing that
There's nothing visual to keep
there
you
might be
watching.
one thing that, and then you'll hear it come up and be like, "Oh, let me look real quick." Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Put that shit back away, but.
But it was
I
the
don't
production
know.
value. Like I'm missing production value.
Yeah,
like,
me
it's just
too, bro.
everybody just making video calls, and it's just like you go to different places, and it just all looks the same. Like
Everything
it's
look-
everybody
yeah.
just sitting in their living room or in their
different
kitchen. or
banner, whatever,
every-
for whatever.
You know, like I don't
I'm
know.
over
It's
it.
just I'm missing professionalism a
Yeah.
little bit. You know,
Yeah.
like everything is so YouTube-y. yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know, but I get it. We don't have a choice, and
yeah. I mean, it's only so much we can do.
yeah.
That shit whack though. I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah. It's
shit
just whack.
Joe Budden is leaving Spotify.
Oh, I saw his
Have y'all been seeing all
rant
those
about
clips?
that.
I've been posting a lot of them on my story.
Oh, in your story.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I
Well,
saw him
I'll take
talk
it back.
about
I haven't been posting a lot of them, but I've been watching a lot more of Joe Budden recently with all this stuff going on.
I watch his clips. I don't watch the
Yeah.
full
Me too. The
episodes
clips.
anymore.
But I like that the clips are like 20 minutes. Though.
Yeah, yeah.
I
they're
like
meaty.
that. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, they be meaty as fuck, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I will watch that 20-minute clip because I'm not watching the whole 2.5 hours, but I'll catch 30 to
But
an
it
hour.
seems like all the clips is just like big chunks of those 2 hours, though.
I love that
Yeah?
shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
love that shit.
So I just look at the title and just oh, they're talking about that. Okay. and then
Boom.
just
Yeah,
click on
and
it.
that one.
It's like they
Yeah.
separated just in case you only want to
You
listen
don't
to one
wanna.
specific
Yup.
thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if y'all been noticing. Joe Budden is on Black Entrepreneur Talk, Black Ownership Talk.
He was going in on the.
That's all he's talking about right
getting
now.
off
A
Spotify.
lot of this, a lot of the conversation surrounding leaving Spotify is that I own this. You have to pay for their worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not gonna cut me the same type of deal that you cut, you know, if you're not gonna value me the same way you value Joe Rogan, even though I bring that same thing to him that he does.
Just as many listeners,
Just as many. Well, I don't think just as many listeners,
but,
but
still up there.
But he's like,
Yeah,
number-
bruh,
like he's up there.
I'm trying to think, bro. I'm trying to get a good grasp on like
It's more like he's done a lot to actually change and impact their platform already.
he's bringing
So
money to it as
it's
well
the same,
too.
Yeah, it's bringing a lot of
Yeah.
money to them. So it's the same
Yeah.
thing as like loyal customer versus new customer. Like
Yeah.
but not only a loyal customer, but a loyal customer who has a pack. Like literally, I don't want to say customer because he's not a customer, he's a partner. But I'm just saying in
Yeah.
general, you impacted their platform and made their platform better, brought more people to their platform. They're
Changed
making
their
more money
stock-
because of
changed their
you.
stock value and everything.
So like everything. You change everything, and they're making more money because of you. And now the new guy's getting more than I'm getting.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is the thing though.
And I have my own. And I have my like. Yeah, go ahead though. Go ahead. Though.
But it's not even that the new guy's getting more than me. It's that that's not the problem that he really has because everybody knows why Joe is getting what Joe gets. Joe Rogan is.
Well,
Rogan
yeah,
is
I get.
getting-
Oh, yeah, two
Rogan's the
Joes.
biggest, but I
Yeah.
understand. But at the same
But
time,
but yeah, he's been pretty much having problems with Charlemagne because Charlemagne's saying he doesn't do good deals, and Joe is saying, "I'm talking about this. What we're having right now is the same thing that y'all were having when Dame Dash was at your radio station. If you're not funding it, you don't own it, which means they can't do certain things to me. You know what I'm saying? Or they can't offer me certain things. Like I own this. You don't own that thing that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Joe was basically saying your situation is complete. You don't know
Different.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're not going through the same situation right now. you
And
know?
that's one of the things that it always like I want to know. It's not that I want to know, but it sounds like the way Joe talks, their podcast following brings a lot of money, and it sounds like that fan base that they do have. It doesn't. It seems like they're all willing to drop hundreds a person type of thing. You know what I mean? Like they're not just the every so often $5 customer, $10 or $20 ticket customer or merch. It seems like they are buying shit every single time.
Yeah.
Like it seems like that fan base that he's bringing, bruh, they are just like he's got a powerful base for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they were saying like, you know, getting vacation time was pretty hard, like taking Christmas
Yeah.
vacations. They wouldn't, like Spotify wouldn't want them to do it. and-
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
but that goes back to I can understand that going back to what Charlemagne's point that he was trying to make of you're supposed to put that in your contract. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much I can see both sides of the fight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I could definitely see both sides of the fight.
It's like, oh,
I'm
he didn't
leaning
mention it, so we're gonna do
I
it.
lean more on Joe's side when it comes to the entrepreneur side. The only problem, but I do understand Charlemagne's point. The only problem that I have with the whole thing is that out of all these like 30-minute, 20-minute bits that I've been seeing about him talking about negotiations and stuff, he didn't say one time I'm in litigation with them about that. He did bring up the fact that they had a bonus in their contract. They hit their bonus. Spotify did not pay them. But never, ever, and I've seen quite a few of these like Spotify clips now from his podcast, never did he say at least once, I'm in litigation about that. You know what I mean? That means they breached something on their contract. Like, it seems like he's just offended that they did it, but you're letting them get away with it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same with the vacation days. There might not have
Yeah.
been nothing about the vacation days in there, but he's thinking on the side of, but you should know, obviously, I would want a
Right.
vacation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
But he didn't make it like
But
a legal
maybe
thing.
on that business side, you did slip on that though. You know?
Yeah.
So that's the only problem that I have is that even though I understand he's on this hustle, and I mean he's clearly one of the trailblazers in podcasting
Yeah.
ownership. Period. I don't know why he wouldn't tell us at least one time. At least I'm gonna get that money. I'm gonna do something, nigga.
Yeah.
They jerked you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you're telling me the truth, they jerked you. Why haven't you? I haven't heard you hint that you're trying to get that money back.
Yeah.
You know what I
Maybe
mean?
he can't speak on it.
But that's what I'm
Might
saying.
be like
though.
an NDA or something.
But even when that's why I keep watching, wait until the end. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it just seemed like the way he talking about it, he just kind of gonna take it, and I'm moving on anyway. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Like
I
just
don't-
fuck this.
Yeah, like fuck this.
No, I'm
But
getting my bread, period.
that's how I feel. I feel like because
How much was that bonus?
exactly. You know it was heavy, but I honestly don't know. I know there's laws where it's like you can't talk about it, but I feel like you can at least say I'm in litigation and I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you can at least say, we're gonna see about that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We gonna
Right.
gonna, but don't worry about. I mean, we're gonna come back to that topic at some point. You know, like
yeah, and I'm with you on everything you
Yeah.
said, but I'm also on the same thing. Like I wonder if there is something he could do because I feel like Joe's the type of person that would do something if he could do it. So
That's
the fact
how-
that he
exactly.
hasn't actually pursued any litigation.
what was in that contract?
What was in that contract?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
because it's like
Maybe that's why you are just taking it.
exactly.
Right.
So
exactly.
it's a double problem.
Exactly.
One, I'm sure they're not giving you the respect that you deserve as being a black podcast owner that does this thing. But it also seems like something in the contract didn't add up.
Exactly.
That you probably should have put in the contract too.
Yeah.
So I can see it both ways. I don't think one outweighs the other. If it was me in that position, I would think his side outweighed the other because I feel personally slighted.
Yeah.
I feel personally slighted at that point outside of the business
So it could
part.
be
But
like-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You
it could
know
be
what
like
I
a
mean?
mixture between a bad business deal and white people trying to take advantage of black media.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and
It
could
and
be
that
like a
was
mixture.
and that was one of the things that they did offer him like somewhere around 8 figures for the renegotiation or the re-signing, but they also wanted a lot more too,
Yeah.
and that wasn't an option.
and he also said they offered him old jewelry.
Oh yeah,
Something
yeah.
about the
used watches or something.
Used watches, yeah.
What you mean?
Like instead of offering more money at first, or instead of giving the bonus, they tried to let them go in and buy like used Rolex watches or something like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would I want to use one and not a custom one?
Which is another offensive move, right?
So that's for Joe Rogan. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I vividly remember, I know their contracts were different, and
Oh, it had to be.
they just
Yeah.
weren't. What this was 2 years prior too. Rogan just came, but the renegotiating went south because apparently they wanted a lot more from him.
Yeah.
They were like, we'll give you 8 figures, but we probably want way more rights. I vividly remember when Rogan signed his deal, he repeated multiple times,
He did not give him any rights.
this is the same show. They are leasing my content.
Yeah.
This is the same show. They are leasing my content.
Yep. Okay.
He made that shit clear.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that's why it's offensive. When don't come to me with a heavy bag, first of all, and that's like he was saying, if you're gonna offer him 9, I need to see 9 figures. Don't you can offer me 8, but then you want half the shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they probably wanted all the exclusive rights, but you just gave him 9 and he's keeping all his rights.
Yeah.
And he's got a leasing deal set up. So Joe would have probably taken a 8-figure leasing deal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they probably weren't ever offering it.
Yeah.
They probably wanted his content for real. And I think that's why he's so protective with his fan base. I think his fans are spending bread, bruh. His fans, they make it seem like these niggas are all spending money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
their fan base is strong.
yeah, it's strong as hell. So
I mean, like his live concerts. Like, I mean, that's one of the things that they had to stop doing because of COVID, like traveling, and they made a lot of money from traveling.
Yep.
You know,
he
and
was
doing
talking
shows.
that. Man, he was talking that boss talk. He was like, I finally understood what it meant that when you close a deal for a mill, the M's start falling all over the place. He said every time I answered my email, it was an M. M's over here. M's over here. He was like, love it. He said, M's at Love and Hip Hop. Don't get it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like.
Yeah.
So once he signed that deal, and then they had a good 2 years.
Yeah.
And that's at the end of the deal. And it's going to be interesting to see what he does because 9 times out of 10, he's been talking about starting his own network. It'd be interesting to see. I want him to. I would hope that he'd be able to sign some sort of a Apple deal because Apple don't have no exclusive podcast. They'd have to cut that check though.
Yeah.
And they have to give them rights up.
And be pretty much different. The opposite of Spotify.
Yeah. But after we've all seen this public debacle, the next company that does approach next company that approaches somebody who has told you openly why I didn't sign the last deal.
Yeah.
They're more than likely, you probably still going to have to go through a couple drafts, but that first draft is going to be a lot closer than,
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I
sometimes
mean?
Yeah, sometimes businesses, like, they watch how you operate with other businesses because that's what's been happening. Just to sidetrack a little bit, but that's what's been happening with John Boyega, black actor from the latest Star Wars movies. He's been just flat out saying, like, no, Disney fucked up my character.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they
That's
basically
actually up here.
promised me that my role was going to be bigger in these movies. And by the third one, I just ended up just being the token black guy that screams Ray. Yes, right.
Is it on there?
Yeah, that's right. John Boyega calls out director.
Oh, he did?
Ryan
Oh,
Johnson
shit, that's-
for messing up his character in the Star Wars franchise.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's
so-
crazy.
Damn.
And you know what I'm saying? Like nobody
And people don't do that.
nobody got backlash because you know what I'm saying they were black. Like
Yeah. And
You know
the
what I'm
Asian
saying?
chick, she got a lot of, like, she was chased off of Twitter and
yeah, like
social
it was
media.
just crazy. Like
Yeah,
like,
they were
like
like,
people
fucking
like
chicken.
Star Wars fanatics like.
It was going hard like that?
They were
Like
going super
racist
hard.
hard.
You can't have a black stormtrooper.
Because
Bruh,
remember, like, yeah, go ahead.
do they? How many times do the stormtroopers even take off their fucking helmets?
Damn near never.
I mean, just think of
Like,
just
come on,
his
you don't
character. What Disney could have done with his character would have been monumental. Like,
Yeah.
like just the story of a stormtrooper going
It could be
from
a whole nother
stormtrooper-
comic book.
That could have been its own film, actually. You know,
Yeah.
True.
just that story, just going from like stormtrooper to Jedi. Like that would have been an incredible
Yeah.
journey, but he basically just went from stormtrooper to just
He had-
Ray.
Like literally, like he had no like his
No
whole
arc.
storyline was
Yeah, he had no arc.
fucking terrible. I really thought like in seeing him in the movie, like oh he's about to have a big ass fucking part, and I'm just like
Started off great, you know.
It did,
just
and
like,
I'm just
damn,
like
okay.
Damn.
So
So now he's
Racism.
where's the rest?
The racism
Yeah.
beat out everything.
That
Yeah,
shit
that,
is
he's
fucking
basically been
crazy.
saying like, big studios, I guess, but like, you know, like how there's like liberalism thing and like going on in like Hollywood and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, Black Lives Matter and like we
Yeah.
can't homosexual, you know,
Yeah.
LGBT women, you know, but then it's just pandering when you watch the results. It's like they don't give us any compelling characters. Like they don't, they don't really like delve in it. They just put us there.
Oh,
just to, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
go
you
ahead.
said that though. Actually, did y'all? This is an old movie, but did y'all ever see Queen and Slim?
I did.
Yes.
No,
it's
I haven't
good.
seen it yet.
It's good though.
It's
Is
good.
it?
Yeah, me and Courtney just watched that
I heard
shit.
mixed
Good.
reviews,
I
yeah.
didn't finish it. We have about like 20 minutes left, but it's a really good movie.
Okay.
It's like incredibly good.
Do you know it's pretty much like Bonnie and Clyde?
Yeah. Like on
So
the run.
yeah, on the run and shit. But that movie was good as hell, yo. Lena Waithe is a good ass writer.
Yeah.
Bro, the conversations were so fucking real,
Real.
dog. Like the dialogue was fire.
Yeah. What did you
It's
think
black
about
people shit, yo.
what
Bro,
did-
it was so
Black
real,
people
bro.
shit.
It was
Black
so.
people
Have you
shit.
seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Man, the dialogue is real. Like
people shit.
opening scene, like 30 seconds. You're like, oh, this is a nigga conversation.
This is nigga conversation,
Like,
bro.
This is how we
Yeah.
talk to each other. Like
It's lit.
off the rip, you feel that shit.
What did you think though? I heard something about like the main character, like, the woman. She's a lawyer.
Yes. Yes.
In the film.
Yeah.
They were talking about like some of her decisions are not lawyerish.
Okay, yeah,
you
that's
know,
true.
like
Well, yeah,
some of the
definitely.
decisions she makes, like does she come from a lawyer's point of view, or
That's true.
is it kind of just a black?
All right,
just a
so
person?
this is what I'm trying to. How did they market the movie? Did they market the movie like Bonnie and Clyde?
Kind of. Bonnie and Clyde with a.
Like that because they were on the run, so I don't think they marketed that much like that. They were on the run, but they were on the run because of
Something
being
different.
black,
Yeah.
right? Versus Bonnie and Clyde being on the run because of crime. or some
Yeah.
shit like that. They're
It
just,
was-
their crime is being black.
Well,
And-
their
and-
crime is
and what
they shot a white cop.
They shot a white cop.
I was
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
say,
that's the crime. That's the crime.
But I'm saying if it was a white situation, it'd be different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
got
saying
you.
they're
So they
running,
had to run because they would have been
Exactly.
fucked if they
They'd been
didn't.
fucked otherwise.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying when I say that.
So
Yeah.
pretty much, I was asking because that was I can see where that would be the issue because that was really my only hang up.
Oh.
I guess they're saying, I thought she did stupid ass shit. I thought he did stupid ass shit.
Yeah, like if
Even
I'm a
that.
lawyer, we just
Oh,
killed
you
somebody.
know?
I'm a lawyer. It's
Yeah.
like,
I thought
what
they
kind of
both-
lawyer decision do you make about this?
Yeah, I think
situation?
they both did dumbass things like
did they?
kind of consistently throughout the whole thing. But I realized I'm asking, did they market it like Bonnie and Clyde because it goes from that type of movie to literally a Bonnie and Clyde storyline.
Oh,
Yes.
So it's literally a Bonnie and Clyde storyline. It's just that story.
yeah.
That's just what jumps it off. So it's like, think about those moments, in Bonnie and Clyde where they just robbed a bank, they're on the way home, and even though the police are chasing them, they're like, let's pull over and get a lollipop from the store. You know,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
weird, thrilling date moments. Those were the dumb decisions throughout the whole
That they were
thing.
making,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like with the horse.
With the horror. Yeah. So it's like they would do little things like that you'd be like, why are they doing that? But then you just think, this is Bonnie and Clyde. I'm gonna let them have it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Pretty much.
Now,
Yeah.
and in terms of their relationship with each other, did they actually? I mean, I guess without spoiling, but did they actually love each other, or were they just kind of just forced into a situation that had to kind of just? Well, I mean, we're together, so.
Nah, I don't want to.
Or did they actually
I don't
love?
think there's any way of telling you what I said. I think
Okay.
you should see how that.
Okay.
I think you should
Yeah.
see how the story developed because I think they
Okay.
did it so well.
I've heard mixed reviews about it. Like,
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
mixed reviews too.
Yeah, and I think, but that's what I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
Character development, writing, cinematography,
Cinematography, I heard,
Okay.
is great. yeah.
everything on fucking point.
Yeah.
Literally, the people that have the mixed reviews are the people who are letting the Bonnie and Clyde part of it bother them a lot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which it does get annoying, but
Right,
at the
right,
same
right.
time, just let them have it,
Yeah.
and you're gonna enjoy yourself.
Or
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think
Like,
somebody
yeah.
was saying something like because they're black and because they're on the run, like they wouldn't have been time to pull over and do things. You know, like hey, let's
Nah,
ride a horse.
I feel like
you know?
no. Their timeline was accurate. I feel. like.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they weren't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like
Nothing was
nobody
fake.
was chasing them or anything.
Oh no. So there's this whole riding horse scene. I mean, they were like nobody was chasing them. No, they were completely
They were just
safe
calm.
to doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't just? I don't know.
But I mean, it was still a stupid thing to do. But it was.
But I mean, but then again, the movie would be 30 minutes if we didn't stretch.
Exactly.
if they had
exactly.
them stop and do stuff, it can't just be there on the run for 2 hours.
Exactly. I think it could have been shorter, possibly, because I think
Oh,
it
really?
was.
Because it was 2 hours and.
Yeah, it was a good 2-hour movie. So I
5 minutes or
think
something.
they could have cut off 30 minutes. We got a lot of dates. There was a lot of there was a lot of date moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of date moments. So yeah,
Okay.
it's straight
I'm
though.
gonna check it out. Look, it's probably gonna be on HBO soon or something.
But yeah, man, I wanted to give it up. Yeah, just Lena Waithe, yo.
Yeah.
The writing, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that shit
I'm
is
so happy for her and the director because the director is a female director that directed
Yeah.
a lot of Beyonce videos.
Oh,
Check up on it.
Okay,
Yeah,
the way the looks and
Single Ladies?
the way
Oh,
the
actually,
way the look was. Oh well, Single Ladies.
She might have done that. I'm not. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
She might have, but I'm not.
But
sure.
yeah, bro, the cinematography was fire.
Yeah, that was her
dog. Like,
first. Yeah, big movie too.
Bro, it was
the
fire,
direction.
bro. I loved all the shots. And bro, this is the thing about the shots. All the shots that I saw in that, like we could do that.
Oh yeah.
We could
yeah.
do those shots. It's just you just have to know where to
Have the imagination.
you just
have
got to
the
know where the
plan.
shot is at. And it's
Yeah.
like because none of their shots were a crazy budget. I don't think the budget for that movie was really.
Yeah.
I feel like the most expensive thing on that movie was like the gunfire and the.
Gunfire, probably
that's about it.
catering, and maybe the
Yeah.
actors. You know, but
Yeah,
even
but-
the cast is small.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. But
so
when it
it's
came to
feasible.
with the overall suit and setup, yeah, there wasn't nothing
Yeah.
fancy. It was just it was done so well.
That's why I was watching like a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen a lot
Oh,
of the
that'd
behind the
be a
scenes
good
on
one. I do wanna see the
YouTube. The
behind the
director talking about how she made it and all that stuff, and it's inspiring. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, we literally have all the things at our disposal to make a feature film. You know,
Right.
All we're missing is the camera. But that's
Yeah.
coming soon.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Depending. I mean, like,
Yeah, true.
phones are really good these days.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we literally just have stuff. It's not like back in the day where you had to like,
Yeah, we're not starting from.
didn't have that
We're not
much.
starting from scratch. Definitely not.
yeah. So yeah,
definitely-
so yeah. Shout out. I'm gonna check that out.
Is there anything
Check
else?
that
Because I
out.
feel like I didn't like copy all my notes over here like the way I was supposed to. That we should cover on there.
Oh, the Rock family tested positive for COVID.
Oh, and
The Rock family, like,
His whole family, him, his wife, his
Yeah.
daughter.
oh, they be.
however,
let's shake it off. The Rock healthy as shit. I'm
no,
sure
no,
his
I mean,
family is too.
yeah.
Right.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
he
they
just
don't-
released a video saying that,
Yeah.
but we're doing good. Yeah, everybody,
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
recovering, and now it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, because everybody's, oh, he's got it.
Oh,
I'm like,
man,
he just
that-
said he's fine.
That brings me to something that I was listening to Brilliant Idiots. Yeah, Brilliant Idiots. Bruh, they were having a conversation about how The Rock transcended race.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because white
Transcend.
folks love that nigga.
He's
That
nothing.
is a straight
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. The Rock transcended race. If there was gonna be somebody to run for president, celebrity right after Trump, it'd be him. I think he'd win
Yeah.
because he definitely transcended race. You don't see him and see any color. You just
Well,
see The
racially
Rock.
when you're racially ambiguous, it's
extremely
easy to
racially
transcend
He
anything.
can really pass for
I don't
anything.
know.
Like, that's
You
really
think
what
so?
it is.
Racially ambiguous? I mean, Kardashians are racially ambiguous. and
Nah,
they're the
not
biggest
like
thing.
that nigga though.
Nah, but he's
No, not like that. But
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean is like, if he was black, would he be in the position he was
But
in?
well, this is the thing. We know he's not. He doesn't look white.
Yeah, he doesn't
we
look
know.
white.
We know he doesn't
look
white.
quite black.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like Hawaiian mixed with black.
Yeah,
like,
His
he
yeah.
dad
looks
is
a
black,
bunch of
mom,
things.
so I think Samoan.
Samoan,
Yeah,
yeah.
Samoan,
So
yeah.
he's like this.
Which they,
strange-
I mean, Pacific Islander, but shit, I had a homie that was Samoan. He said whenever he got pulled over, he was black,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he was pale as fuck, like,
Yeah,
and
that's-
had long curly. He looked
yeah.
like Maui, literally.
Oh,
He
shit.
Wait,
looked
who
just
said
like
this?
Maui.
One of her friends that
one of
she
my
knew.
friends.
Oh,
And he was
oh, yeah.
Samoan. He was like, bro, when I get pulled over, I am a nigga. Like,
Okay.
period.
Okay. So that's how they getting treated.
Yeah, so he's like more racially ambiguous. Like the position he's in right now is kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the sense that he can get roles and stuff like that. You know, like you'll see like Arnold Schwarzenegger in like American roles, but for some reason he has this
Yeah.
thick ass whatever accent.
Yeah,
So,
true.
oh yeah, I'm American. It's like
Yeah.
what?
True.
Yeah, like and he's working in America. He's in that position where he can kind of get whatever role he wants. He's kind of like this nothing race person,
He is, and so loved by so many people.
and he's great. I
Yeah.
love The Rock.
Yeah, bro. Highest paid actor.
Came from
Yeah.
wrestling too.
Came
Came from
right?
wrestling.
Yeah, his
bro.
dad was a wrestler.
Was he the? No.
Yeah,
no,
his
'cause I
dad,
guess
yeah,
Hulk Hogan had roles.
wrestling ran in his family.
He's probably he has to be like maybe the first successful wrestler to transcend wrestling.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh,
know
to
Hulk
transcend
Hogan
wrestling.
to transcend
Yes,
wrestling,
definitely, 100%.
become a movie star.
He wrote the blueprint.
Yeah.
Who was
Because Hulk Hogan, he started in like a movie or something like that in the
I feel like
80s.
Goldberg has been in a lot of
John
movies too.
Goldberg?
Goldberg
Yeah,
was.
Goldberg was never in WWF either. Well, he
No.
might have been a little bit. He was
Wasn't he
always.
the- wasn't he
it
the one
was
in,
WCW?
Yeah, he was. Wasn't
Him
he
and
also
Sting and shit like that.
He was in the one with that movie with Adam Sandler. Wasn't he Longest Yard? Was that
Yeah,
Goldberg?
Okay. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
But the WWE or WWF, they were having movies come out too. Remember when they were dropping movies and they were putting the whole all their stars in there? But
Yeah.
he's definitely the one that transcended though.
Yeah, because in all his movies,
He
not
wrote the
Rock.
blueprint for something for you to do something after.
He's today's Arnold. You know, and I like him. I accept that. You know, like
Yeah.
today, like for me, 12 years old, it was Arnold. You know,
Hey,
kids
you kn-
today.
You know
it's
what
The
Arnold
Rock.
did?
He
What?
killed Tookie Williams.
Arnold was governor. Wasn't he governor or
Yep.
mayor?
He was
Governor.
Governor of California.
Yeah.
That
He
means
killed
we,
Tookie,
that,
didn't
that means we might get a presidency out of The Rock before he leaves this earth.
Oh yeah, because he was.
If he's following the footsteps of Arnold, low key,
Yeah.
we might get a presidency out of him.
That a big ass. Can you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
Fuck with us. Fuck with
I
us.
feel like people will vote for him so quickly, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's the power of celebrity.
I
in
feel
general.
like people
That
would
is.
turn on that man. And
Really?
be
I mean,
like,
they would
that's-
definitely-
Oh,
Then,
well,
now,
depending
then
on
they're
the
definitely
party.
gonna play up on his blackness. Like,
Oh
nah.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be black all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know,
depending on
man.
the
I
party.
think,
Now he's
I think he's the one that can handle it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They love
true.
him though too.
But what if he
That's what
ran
I'm
as a
saying, like,
Republican?
That'd be
I
crazy.
mean, he's
yes.
rich, so.
But honestly, if
Arnold
he-
was Republican.
But honestly, if he ran it, I don't care what he runs as long as he got a solid black agenda, which he seems like the type of person that would.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't care if he was Republican because if he's talking about doing this for black people, I'm with it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're black. Yeah.
Yeah,
If they-
whoever
depending
got
on
the
their-
black agenda, nigga. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
like
how
a
we-
proper.
What are you doing for black people?
As
Yeah.
long as you have the black agenda and not racist, I can't put the two together though. That's the problem. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, cause you be riling up the racists, but then you have this black agenda. What makes you think I'm gonna believe that you'll ever get the black agenda part
Yeah.
when you're doing that too?
Hey.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to tell.
Yeah.
The Rock family, yeah, the Rock.
Oh yeah. So
Ooh,
yeah. What?
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
What?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. No. I was gonna say also. Supposedly Robert Pattinson, the new Batman, apparently he has it too because shooting had to be paused. So
COVID?
yeah.
These niggas will be all right.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
This ain't no. It's like
I think it's gonna be alright.
It's like
I
certain
think they're
people,
making
like
it through.
these physically fit rich people. You know, they're not,
I'm pretty sure none of them had symptoms before getting tested. They just got tested and they have it.
Yeah.
yeah,
They weren't like,
that's a fact.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's a
like I'm
fact.
sure they just got tested and it's like, oh shit, they have it, and just have to stay away from people for a
Look at
while.
this nigga.
You see that tail?
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw his nose.
I thought it was like a bug or something.
You smell on the wall and shit.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be fine. You know what? What you wouldn't be fine from? Colon cancer.
That's a fact. Black men got to get that check because it's.
That's what I'm
affects
more
us.
scared of, to be completely honest.
Hey, can we talk about actually the VMAs?
What?
Did y'all see the VMAs? Kiki Palmer.
I have not watched.
What, they
award
look like
shows
video
in
calls?
years.
Yeah. I mean,
haven't
it was
watched it
kind
in
of
years.
straight though.
Was it?
But I wanted to use this time. Yeah, the performances were kind of lit too, yo. Like some of those concerts were lit. Like the Weeknd was on like a building. Like I'm not really into this whole Weeknd thing that he got going on, but the performance looked lit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Did he have a
The
blazing
fireworks. Yeah, he had fireworks during his performance. That shit was kind of crazy. Like a lot of people's concerts visually were lit. Miley Cyrus was snapping,
Oh, really?
snapping, dog. Like the
My girl
visuals.
Destiny can sing.
Yeah, the
she was
visuals and the performance, she was snapping.
Yeah.
MGK snapping. Like there was a couple people.
I kind of
really-
like this whole, like, sort of, not reimagining, but sort of like he changed his image a
Okay,
little
and
bit.
that's funny. That's literally who I was going to talk about.
Really?
I wanted to give it up to MGK.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it
I
up
like
to
that he's on his
MGK.
white boy shit. Like
He's
it's
always been on
alright.
his white boy shit.
I
He's
know,
always-
but
but I like that when
like,
he was
he went full.
when he was when he was in hip hop, it wasn't fake. That nigga
Yeah.
was fighting for his respect.
Yeah, yeah.
He was fighting for his respect so much. Now that, bro, MGK is in every hot movie.
Oh yeah, he's in movies
He's
now.
popping up
Power.
in movies like it's
Yeah.
regular
Power, Project Power and
TV
stuff.
shows, and not the worst actor on screen.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
A
He's
a lot of the times.
Yeah, he's alright.
You know what I'm saying? And then he did a song. He was performing with Travis Barker, going crazy.
Yeah.
Rock song.
Oh, really? Like what? Live?
Yo, yeah, live. Travis Barker was his drummer,
Yeah.
and he
Oh,
was
yeah.
up there. They were snapping up there, bro.
Yeah.
They were going crazy. I was like, nigga, this song is hitting. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
MGK's had a good career, bro.
Yeah, he's like, I just like how he's kind of like low key bringing back rock.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%,
so I'm like,
bro.
Okay, I accept. Yeah, I
Hey,
like
look,
this.
man. They was talking that shit about
Do
him in
something
hip
different,
hop.
man.
He went up to Flex, freestyle, dropped a diss about Eminem, and kept
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and kept it pushing.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Next thing you know, he's in Bird Box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bird
And-
Box.
And that was
Damn
the
sure
main thing.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
MGK's been in some big movies, yo.
Still been acting. Yeah, he's in
He's
like
been-
indie films too.
Yeah, he's been acting for real.
Yeah.
So,
with
yeah.
David Peterson or
He's
whatever
had a
his
good.
name is.
He's had a great career, yo.
Yeah.
Or it's still going. He's had a really good
Yeah,
career
it's
that's
like
still
it's
going.
like this new like transition. Like
Yeah.
like he's changing his career, being an actor slash
Yup,
rock star, I guess.
pretty much, yeah. And the song did not sound bad. The song sounded good.
Yeah,
man.
was it like Bloody Valentine or something?
I think so.
know.
Yeah, I
Something
think
like
so.
that.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
fire.
I dig it.
Joe Budden. A cop gets Captain America by a protester.
A what?
Boy, that man was so good at
Captain
acting. I didn't
America.
know it was him until y'all told me.
Who?
MGK.
In what?
So good at acting. I didn't know it was him until y'all just told me.
And what?
What, Bird Box?
Yeah. in
Bird
Yeah,
Box.
yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
Have you seen
I didn't
Project
notice.
Power?
I saw it. Yeah.
He's the dude that turns on fire, rubs
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
that. I saw that.
Oh, wait, turns off. Oh, what was
Yeah.
that?
Project
With,
Power.
with Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
he
that
was in
first
that
guy
too.
that came
Yeah.
off after him burning
Yeah.
up and shit.
Yup.
But I didn't notice he was in fucking Bird Box. I googled it
Oh,
just
yeah.
now and I was like,
I just
damn.
forgot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
bro.
forgot.
Yes, dog. MGK's had a great career, bro.
Yeah, yeah. He's,
And still going.
yeah.
Thank you. Lay down.
Okay.
Wait, what you were saying? You said something.
Oh, a
that-
cop gets Captain America by a protester. Trash can lid comes flying out of nowhere, hitting the officer in the back of the helmet and makes him fall to the ground.
Direct.
When he was on the ground, it looks like he was calling for backup because the Avengers were about to get him.
No, that shit was accurate. Like they
Yeah, it was. It looked crazy.
That's
It
garbage.
was, it was like a garbage lid.
Yeah.
Toss that shit, hit that nigga like boom, like
Damn, that's a good aim.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
damn.
yeah. That
Makes
shit
me
was.
want to get a frisbee.
That shit was lit.
Extreme Frisbee.
Yeah, we gotta do frisbee
We should
next
do
summer.
Extreme Frisbee game.
Yeah, we should play frisbee
I haven't played frisbee
I
in so long.
suck.
Frisbee is so
definitely-
fucking
I
fun.
played in like June and I suck.
for real.
I suck.
I'm decent.
I'm
I
decent
suck.
too.
I can't.
decent,
I
yeah.
can't throw that shit.
Yeah, I'm
I,
decent.
think
I love
used to be
Frisbees.
good, but
Me
like
too.
now,
Yeah, I
no.
can get some distance on that bitch
Yeah.
too.
I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
throw pretty well, but I don't know the rule. Is there a real rule to the frisbee thing? I
There's
just
a
used to throw it.
Yeah,
technique.
the
There's a
ultimate-
technique.
There,
Like
well,
ultimate
yeah.
frisbee, I understand that's the thing, but I don't know anything about it.
All right, so ultimate frisbee is
It's like soon as you catch it, you gotta
soon,
throw that bitch
soon as you
back.
catch it, you can't move. So you can you're throwing a lot of Hail Marys and bullets to each other.
Okay.
Because once you catch it, you can't move, and then there's like a goal, I think.
Okay.
So you're getting up and down the field based off that.
I used to.
And it's probably the size of a soccer field, probably.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pretty big field. I feel like it's like a soccer field size.
I love how you used to have like a technique where it's like if Leon is there, you could like throw it this way and just have it go like to him that way. I have to see if I could do it again, but I used to just love doing that technique. Yeah.
And then there's like where you
Disc.
throw it like a disc and you
Yeah.
like and you can hook it back down. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Man, this was technique. I gotta sharpen up on it.
You could throw a frisbee upside down, all type of shit.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, but yeah. Or you could do the one where it bounces off the ground. So you throw it at the ground and it hits the ground and it's like.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't
could do
tried that
like
one.
you could like bounce past a frisbee too.
Damn.
It's got some wild shit you could do to it.
Yeah.
But
Next
yeah.
summer.
Oh, but I was gonna say that we haven't used a fire pit in 2 years.
Oh.
We haven't used a fire pit in 2 years. So this year when it gets like cooler, you know,
Did
like
we do it last year? It just rained.
no. Oh, we tried. I couldn't.
Oh,
get the
we
fire
tried.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't get the fire started.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wood I had was wet or some shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we never even did that shit. We just hung out in here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but it was starting to drizzle too.
Yeah, and it did start to rain. That's right. Yeah.
That should be perfect now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I seen some. I was on my way here. I seen somebody had a fire pit.
For real. Yeah, it's 50 degrees tonight, so tonight will be the night. But yeah, we definitely got to do it this year.
Yeah, I can't wait for hoodie.
Make sure I
season.
got that shit on and popping and nice and bright.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure y'all get y'all Menace Material tie-dye t-shirts. They're on menacematerialentertainment.com. Sorry, Menace Material ENT.com.
Yes.
It's gonna be in the bio. Menace Material ENT. You're gonna be going for that. Going to that for everything.
Yeah.
That's all we're about to be telling you at a certain point. So
Period.
Menace Material ENT. Get it from there.
Yep. that's it.
.com.
Yeah. .com.
And we also have a donation center too. So if you're feeling like if you like what we do, drop us $5. You know what I'm saying? That's all we ask. If you want to see the dream come alive for real, anything helps.
Yeah.
Every little bit counts.
Hell yeah. But honestly, I mean, I'm pretty much good.
Okay.
This is about it.
Yeah.
Oh nah, we gotta talk about Adele. How you feel about the Bantu knots?
The what? Say it again.
Bantu knots. It
It was definitely not a look.
Adele took a picture of her in representation of Jamaican culture.
Really? I haven't
Yeah,
seen
so
this.
basically where she grew up in London, it was a very heavy Jamaican population.
Community.
So, community. So that's basically what she grew up on. So, they had carnival every year. So she was always out there with the locals, you know what I'm saying, in
Yeah, turning
celebration
up with
of it.
her,
Yeah, so
yeah.
that's basically what it was. So
Oh, that's where she
basically
was at. She
basically,
was at a
no,
carnival.
Carnival was canceled, so she kind of threw her own little carnival
Mm.
type shit.
Oh.
So in the background, you can clearly see it's hella niggas back there.
Yeah. it's
So
mad big, yeah.
basically I didn't have the background before I commented on it. And why I didn't comment on it, then I'm glad I saw what I did see because this girl I don't know, I guess she's like a historian or some shit. I saw her comment on one
Isn't
of my
that
homegirls.
crazy how that she could live in a Jamaican neighborhood. She's been going to carnivals for 17 years.
Her whole
Yeah.
fucking life.
18 years. Like from birth, I go to the Jamaican carnival with all my neighbors. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get Bantu knots every year, but then now that you're like a celebrity,
famous now oh you're being a fucking appropriator.
Yeah.
But that's because they don't know who you are. I mean,
Exactly,
you saw
yeah.
all those judgments before, you
Right.
found out her upbringing and shit.
and some
like-
people still won't. They're not even sitting around to hear the explanation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
they
other
don't-
homegirl, she's Caribbean. She was like, bro, I'm not trying to hear none of this shit.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I feel like she's exploited. I'm like, bro,
And that,
if this is
and
what
that
she
could have been her
does,
homegirl growing up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see, but that's the thing that I feel like we as a community need to put a stop to.
Yeah.
Like we need to be able to differentiate between racial things and
Yeah.
things that are not racial.
Right.
Yeah.
it's things are not just either this or either that. There is gray areas. We have
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a spectrum, you can't apply the same verdict for every situation,
Mm-hmm.
if shit, you could say
Nipsey
the
said
system
that in
is
the
like
top 10. In the top 10 joint with DJ Mustard, Nipsey said, we gotta reevaluate the way we look at disrespect.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Facts.
because you can't get offended the same way for everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And that's what always bothers me when I'm just like, wait, hold on, let's think about this. Like
Before we put that much energy behind that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we could be wrong.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I mean, shit. I mean, we thought Justice Smouillet was right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And
Justice
then,
Mouillet.
you know, all those people said justice for Jesse.
Justice for
As soon as the truth came out, everybody went.
Juicy.
Justice for
I
Juicy.
need to watch that tonight.
Who's yelling,
I know, right?
Justice for Juicy.
Yeah, but all. those
Hey,
people-
no zoomies. Sorry. He hasn't done his zoomies today. No
Oh.
zoomies. I don't know what kind of leverage he just got off that fucking bed. I seen that shit. I seen that shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look at that picture. I mean, you know, just leave the chick alone.
I
If
just
it's-
like
if she
yeah, like
just-
it definitely.
If she grew up like that, then it's fine.
I did like the hair. I could have done without. Like, but you know what I'm saying. Like as long as she stop,
I was fucking with him.
he will play. He likes to play.
And I'm sure like that's probably not even the first time she's done it. You
No.
know,
Yeah,
like-
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
it's
a
just
cultural
probably
thing
the
for her.
first time it's done.
Probably every
Honestly,
time,
it's
yeah.
probably the first time she's taking pictures like that since she just lost all that weight.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
She was a big
slender
girl,
now.
so now she's like, bitch, I can finally got them one pound de West.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everybody like, bitch, now.
Yeah. You can't do that.
Like, we all
Black
knew Adele was hood
appropriation.
when, you know, when she was going through the divorce and those pictures where she was on the phone, she was like, you motherfucker, you
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that?
Yo,
Like, bro,
those
we
those
already
fucking
knew.
fingers.
Yeah.
And I know you blood clot. I already know she was on there. Probably I can fucking hear it now.
Because
That
if
is funny.
you're gonna call one thing like cultural appropriation, like
Gotta keep the same energy.
for Eminem, for MGK,
Right.
for
Eminem
pretty much
was-
anyone
Eminem had
who
the do rag on faithfully.
I know, like, but just for anybody who's not black that's in black culture.
Straight
I remember
ass
when
hair.
white boys was wearing because Eminem put a
Yeah.
do rag on. I remember white boys. I went to school and started wearing do rag.
Yeah.
And you can see their hair popping out. You remember that shit?
I definitely remember that shit.
Yo, I remember,
Terrible.
bro. I remember the white boys used to have them shit, and it be their little ass hairs popping out their do rag.
Little
Yo,
spikes.
And, yeah, that shit used to be funny as hell. God damn.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hey, watch
relax,
it.
man. Relax.
Yeah.
Just
Just letting the audience know that it's not an earthquake.
Yeah, it's the dog.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
about,
if you
we,
see
about
me
to,
shaking.
we about to go anyway, yo. Thank y'all for letting us take a week off. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back with the bullshit every week again.
Yeah.
Go ahead, run that You Say That You Love Me music video up. It's out right now. It is
The
like,
bounce back.
It's like that, the
Bitch.
bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got more music dropping, real shit, you know, and all that.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. You just watched well, we could start over if you'd like.
Hey!
You just watched the Three Oak podcast instead of listening to it.
You just watched the 3 o'clock. Okay.
Thank you for watching and listening to the Three Oak podcast.
If you enjoy what you just watched, hit the subscribe button right there or right there. Matter of fact, Shane,
Yeah,
I need you to do something for me.
sure. Yo. Look. My dick is so big, you don't even know. You want to see it? Well, fuck it, I'll show.
Subscribe to the YouTube. We need you. Subscribe.